Hi guys, it's Katie. I'm here today with a review on my best and worst nail polishes. Now, let me think. With the exception of 4 of these, you could probably buy them at like CVS, Walmart, or like Walgreens, wherever. But 3 of them are OPI, so 3 of them are OPI and 1 Sephora, so you kind of have to go somewhere else to get them. But anyway, I'm going to start. These are my best and worst. So my favorite ones, not just like, even if I don't really like the color, they're still my favorites because of the way that they apply. And then my worst ones. And unfortunately for me, my worst ones are my favorite colored ones. But anyway, I'm going to get started with my besties. Alright, so I kind of have this organized with like neons and everything. So I'm going to start with my bright ones. My neon, one of them's kind of neonish. My first one, 5 of them are a little high end. My first one is Orange Knockout, which is a neon color by China Glaze, and you really can't see the neon in this camera, sorry. But this color went on so well. I mean, like, if you don't put a top coat on it, it's kind of matte, and I like it to be a shiny neon, so I put a top coat on it, and it looks so good, and it stayed on so well. Like, you have to use nail polish remover to get it off. Like, it doesn't come off at all. And then there's my other one, which is Spoiled by Wet n Wild. It's called As If. And this one, it's honestly brighter when you put it on. Like, the camera's got it pretty accurate right now, and I'm sorry about the writing, it's backwards, but I mean, it's a really pretty color and I love it, and it's kind of bright and kind of subtle at the same time, so I like that. My next 2 of my favorites are my purples. So this one, even though it's kind of dried up, so I need to put some nail polish remover in it, is called Poochlicious by the Color Club. And it's like, yeah, I need to put nail polish remover in it. I will do a video on that for you. But this one is by the Color Club. It's called Poochlicious, and it's a really like soft purple. I haven't tried it with a matte top coat yet, but I'm probably going to soon because I think that would look really pretty. But it's a really pretty color. It went on really smooth, and really I didn't have to fight with it. And then my other most recent favorite that my mom found is called New Lilac by Pure Ice, and this one's a really like shimmery color. Like, I used it in one of my nail polish videos with one of my other favorites, the glitter one that I used, and it goes on so nice. Like, it is probably one of the nicest to apply. Sorry, that was my phone. One of the nicest to apply that I've ever used. Like, it's so nice, right? So next is my kind of randoms, like they don't really fit into a color group. The first one is Nails Inc. London, and it is called Nails Inc. London, this gold nail polish, and it is called Chelsea Embankment. Now, I got this literally 2 days before I had my ACL surgery. So I painted my nails that night with the color. It was me and my cousin went shopping at our bigger mall down here, and we went to Sephora and spent like an hour in there, and we bought like everything. And this nail polish, like most glitter nail polishes for me, don't normally work. It's kind of starting to get a little clumpy, so I need to add a little bit of nail polish remover in it to thin it out a little bit, just let it resettle. But I put it on Wednesday night. It stayed through our entire party on Thursday night, and then after my surgery, I slept in my den downstairs for almost a week, like 5 days. And I didn't have any time in that. Like, I couldn't get upstairs to my room because I was on crutches, and you have to take stairs to get up to my room. And I couldn't get upstairs and get nail polish, and my dad didn't want me painting my nails in the den, so I was kind of screwed. So it stayed on without chipping the entire time, and it was on my toes too. Like, my foot that had just had surgery, yeah, had nail polish on it. And so it stayed on the entire time. Never came off. Like, it was so good. And so, like, it's really nice. It goes on really easy. You have to use about 2 coats to get it to be opaque. But if you don't want it to be opaque, then you put it over something else or by itself, and it kind of like, I don't know, see-through. But yeah, I like that. And then my other one is one that I'm currently wearing. Not the white, the pink. This one is called Lilac Mist, which I have no clue why it's called that, because it's pink. But it's a really shimmery pink, and it looks like it's got little like silver glittery looky things in it. And it's kind of like, it's really good for French manicures because it's not just that basic pink. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, so it adds a little bit of like an elegant feel to your French manicure or if you use it by itself. So yeah. And now, oh wait, my very last favorite one is the Hard Candy Madly in Love top coat. And this stuff, literally, you put it on and 30 seconds later, your nail is dry, like dry, and it's matte. Like, it does not fake you out. It is a very good matte top coat. I love it. It works so well, and it gives such a sophisticated finish to your nails. On to my worsties. Alright, my mom and I, the very first time we ever went to Ulta, I was in like 8th grade. Yeah, I didn't go to Ulta until 8th grade. And we put this OPI ink, but it's the suede line. And it tells you on the instructions, which we do not have anymore, to not use a base coat and not use a top coat. So it dries, it's matte when it goes on your nail, but it's thick. Like, so thick it's not even funny. And they tell you it'll only last a few days. They're not joking. Like, it literally, you whack your hand on something, you move wrong, the wind hits your hand wrong, and your nail polish is coming off. Like, not just one, like your entire nail polish, like whole hand is coming off. So, I mean, I was really disappointed because I loved how it looked, but it came off too soon. Alright, my next worstie is also from OPI. Like, my grouping here is by, like, brand now. My next worstie from OPI we got for my graduation. It's the Silver Shatter by OPI Nail Lacquer, and I really liked it when I first started using it. Like, it didn't really go onto my bad list until I started my freshman year in high school, which was almost a year ago. It didn't go onto my bad list until then. Like, the problem with it was that I started noticing I was having problems with it, and I tried thinning it out with nail polish. It got so chunky that you can't even use it anymore. Like, look at this, like, that thing. Like, look at how clumpy this is. Like, it's just not a good nail polish anymore, which really disappointed me because I loved how it looked when I did it on my nails for graduation. I did it over OPI's Glitzerland, I think it's called, and it looked really pretty. It made, like, when you mix the two together, like, you put the gold on and then you put this on, it made it look like a really pretty champagne, and my dress was champagne and silver. So, I mean, it looked so great when I first got it, and then it kind of like, so now I'm disappointed. My last one by OPI I got for our rivalry game at my high school, which I'm not going to say because I don't want anybody, like, stalking me. Our rivalry game. We had what was called a whiteout on the night of the football game, so you wore, like, white t-shirts, white shorts. Well, I asked my mom to go out to the mall at Trade Secret where they sell OPI nail lacquer, and she brought home this white nail lacquer, which I had asked her to get. I knew what the name of it was. It's called Alpine Snow. Once again, I was so disappointed in it. It was streaky. Like, I am not wearing Alpine Snow on my nails right now. I'm wearing the Kiss Nail, this is the box to it, the Nail Artist Penton Stencil Kit. I'm using the white one from that kit. And it came out so streaky. It took like 3 coats to cover, and since it took 3 coats to cover and then a top coat, it didn't dry, so it got all like messed up on my nail, and I was pissed. I mean, darn. I mean, it made me mad because I thought it was going to be really good, and it just wasn't. So, alright, my next 2 came in a kit together, and it is the Pure Ice Vinyl Remix Vintage Remix, and it came out like you put this base coat down and then you put this on top of it, and when you do that, what happens is, this is a white base coat. When you put this on top of it, it makes the base coat turn purple, and then it looks like black shatter. So it looks like purple nail polish with black shatter on top, and it looks like crap. I mean, it was horrible. Like, this was really, really thick, and this just didn't, it wasn't a pretty purple. It wasn't like this purple or this purple. It was like an ugly, blecky purple, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like how it applied. I didn't like how it looked, and my mom had bought it for me, and so I tried it, and I'm like, no, Mom, like, I know it looked good, but it's not good. Like, Alright, finally are my last 2, which are kind of like my other random section. The first one is the Claire's Cosmetics nail polish in Twinkle Twinkle, which I got while I was Christmas shopping. And what I did with it is I took the little Claire's, they have like the nail art pen and brush, so you take the cap off and it's a pen, or you twist the cap off and it's a brush, and that stuff worked awesome. But what happened is I put this down as my first coat, and then I made like little presents with bows using the silver on it, because I think blue and silver look really pretty at Christmas time. But like, the problem with it was that it doesn't, if you put a top coat on it, which of course I did to protect and seal my nail polish, when you put the top coat on it, it makes it come off. Like, it chips off. And so I was sitting there at school and my friends are all like, no way, like, your nails are awesome. And then the next day I'm like, crap, my little bows are coming off. Like, my little presents are coming off my nails, and it made me all depressed. So, I mean, it just chips off. And I haven't tried the Claire's top coat over it. I mean, maybe the Claire's top coat over it will work better. I'll try it and let you guys know sometime. And finally, my most disappointing thing ever with the nail polish. I had read Miss Glamorazzi's Nail Polish of the Day blog, and she blogged about this Revlon Facets of Fuchsia nail polish, and it was like along with that Gucci line thing. She raved that it was amazing. And so I'm like, and she had pictures of how it looked, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to try that. Like, it looks so cool. And I literally bugged my mom to take me to, we went to Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, Publix, yeah, all 4 of those stores numerous times. Like, I think we went looking for it like 10 times, and we couldn't find it anywhere. And finally, when we went Christmas shopping, we had just started Christmas break, and I had just gotten my permit, so what was it, like December 20th? Yeah, I think so. We went to Ulta, and finally, my mom got it for me and put it in my stocking for Christmas Day. And on Christmas Day, I'm sitting up here, right where I'm sitting, literally, right now, with my little top styler, which I will show you guys in a different video, because it's awesome. I had just put my top styler in to curl my hair, and while I was waiting for it to dry, I'm watching Return to Oz on my TV, and I'm painting my nails. And this stuff, I swear, I wanted to cry. I'm dead serious. I wanted to cry. I was so upset. Like, I'm gonna get depressed now. It looks so pretty in Miss Glamorazzi's picture. I don't know if it's just my bottle. Like, maybe my bottle is messed up. I mean, maybe with all of these, it's just my bottle. But it took 3 coats, which Miss Glamorazzi said I was gonna take. I even one time waited, like I put 1 coat on, waited half an hour, put a 2nd coat on, waited half an hour, put a 3rd coat on, waited half an hour, and then I put a top coat on, and it still managed, like if I hit my hand like I just did on my computer, got messed up. And they weren't thick coats either, they were thin. Like, I was mad because I had looked for over a month for this nail polish, thinking that I was gonna love it, like I loved how pretty it looked and everything, and I didn't get it. Like, it wasn't good. And I thought maybe the nail polish itself is thick, so I tried thinning it out with nail polish remover. Didn't work. I was really actually kind of mad because I had spent all that time looking for it, and it turned out to be really crappy. So I was really frustrated with that. And then that's it for my disappointing and really good nail polish. The last thing is, and I for some strange reason didn't grab it, is my Out the Door nail polish. Now, Out the Door nail polish is really good. It's a very fast drying top coat, but you need to make sure you close. It's really awesome. It dries fast, blah blah blah, great shine, but if you don't close the cap tight enough, it dries out on you, and then you gotta like loosen it up with nail polish remover, which I will show you guys how to do later. But yeah, that's what happened with that, and I was really depressed. But anyway, so if you want to see swatches of my favorite, and I will even do swatches of my least favorite so you guys can see how bad they look. These are all my favorites. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 of them. My 7 favorites. If you want to see swatches of them, I'll do them for you. Let me know in the comments. If you want to see swatches of my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bad ones, I will show them to you. But yeah, well, that's it for today, guys. Love you. Bye.